Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal. Hiya, good evening. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 7:51 p.m.
It's 7:51 in the evening and I've just been meditating. I've had one of the most stressful walks of today. Stressful. So I don't shout, I don't get cross with people, I meditate. I sit down and I meditate and I think of nice happy things, not crazy nasty people ganging up on a single little lady, right? So I meditate and I think of good things to come, and they will, because no good will come of their bullying, but if I ignore them and just rise above it, smile in their faces and carry on, then I should be okay. Good evening everybody. You've caught me having a cup of coffee, Irish coffee. I'm alone in my flat, a single woman. There is not one thing wrong with me, it's just brutal bullying. Because they want to make out I'm a mad nutcase when I'm not. I speak the truth. And anyone that speaks the truth is hated. Because they want to live in a fake world. Fake. And keep living a lie. And I don't. And they hate me for it. Because I won't sit down, shut up, and pretend to be something I'm not. If I sit down, shut up, and just go with it, everything will be okay. But if you try to fight against it, you get hated. And does that bother me? No, not at all. The more they hate me, the better, because I'll work harder to get where I want to be, not where they're going to go. So, good evening. Right, I went out before the guy that coughs came in. I'm a woman and I'm fighting demons that are intent on trying to destroy me. So he wasn't in. I went out about 10 to 7 out of the back entrance and around the corner. Come on then, Max. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, come down. Come down there. Come down. Come and sit on my lap. He loves me. No one else does. He does. He wants to sit on my lap and give me a cuddle. He gets bullied as well by bigger dogs. But we're both strong and we ride it together. So guys, I went up towards the field, right? And there was a big bloke, really massive man, in a pair of black shorts like me and a turquoise t-shirt, and he was walking, you know when I walk around the field, well, instead of me walking around there was this massive bloke in a pair of black shorts talking to someone on the phone, and there was a couple with a dog coming off, 2 lads sat on a bench, and I thought, right, I feel tired, I feel exhausted. Going down Rochester High Street drained me. It smells of incense. It stinks of smoke. And it drained me. You know, bullies drain you. They drain you. They drain your energy. They feed off you and they suck you dry of any energy you've got. So it took its toll on me. I rang my mother down the high street on loudspeaker so they know who Jennifer is, so they can stop pretending. I spoke to Jennifer on the phone while I was walking down Rochester High Street, and my mum virtually came in with me to the Hospices of Hope. So she was on the end of the phone while I was walking into Hospices of Hope, and there was this Elvis handbag. Elvis. Now, my era is the 80s, so I like Paul Young, Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran and all that kind of thing, Culture Club with Boy George. My mum's era was the 50s and 60s, because she was born in 1946. So she grew up with Elvis Presley, and she still talks about him when I go around there, Elvis. And she did talk about Youngblood in a video, Youngblood. But there was this Elvis handbag, and I thought, fucking hell, it was like really thin and really thin material, and I thought that's going to break in 5 seconds. They wanted 12 quid for it, and it's me that's been going into Hospices of Hope. My mum can't get out of her flat in Chatham, and as I was saying to my mum, I said, Mum, you want to come out with me? You want to get in the taxi, come down, and we go out together? And she went, oh, I'm going to have to do that. I'll have to do that, she said. And she said, can you send me something? Send me something in the post, she said. And I'm going to send my mum something from eBay in the post. Like some perfume or something. Because my mum can't get out. And she certainly doesn't travel from Chatham to Rochester. She can't walk. So my mum came in with me over the phone into Hospices of Hope, and I said, Mum, there's an Elvis handbag there. And then she was on the phone for quite a while with me, and then I got off the phone and I carried on walking around. I wasn't scared of anybody. It's just, it can be intimidating. I was a bit pissed off when, you know, people eating and trying to incite me to get cross. And I thought, right, well, you eat, you carry on and eat. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to get something to eat. And I thought, I was trying to think of, it was a Subway down Rochester High Street. There's a Subway, where there was. I thought, I can get myself something to eat, keep eating. And I put some money in this Busker's instrument box. I put some money in it because I'm a nice person, and he sounded good. Fair play to him. It's nice to hear music down the high street when you feel stressful. Didn't go into the cathedral, and I want to go to the castle, but I'm going to wait till the kids go back to school because I can't stand the stress of just going outside my flat and walking down the road at the moment. It's terrible. It's because I'm on TikTok. TikTok's where it's coming from. That's where it came from last time at Victoria Road. It kept waiting down the steps and the gates near where I lived when I went up to see my mum and dad in Victoria Road. My dad was alive then. The first go at TikTok, my dad was alive. He's dead now. So this is my second proper attempt at TikTok, and every time I upload a video you get criticised, you get people going down it, you get people being rude and silly, which is unnecessary, but that's people for you. Just got to carry on with it. You mustn't give up because that's what they want. And why don't they do a channel themselves rather than bully other people on TikTok? Why don't they show their face on TikTok if they're so tough and clever? Because they hide behind fake profiles because they don't want you to see them. So I went out for a walk with Max. He wasn't in, and there was people everywhere, and I've had the most stressful day I could possibly have, and I've lost it once. The day before I got pissed off and I rang my mum up to stop myself losing it, because they're just plain rude. Everything a person finds irritating, they throw at you. So it's shoving your money down on the counter. When I was in the co-op the other day, a woman pushed in front of me, blonde woman. I was being served by Kim and she apologised, and it wasn't Kim's fault. This blonde woman just butted in. She wanted to buy vapes. I don't smoke vapes. I don't smoke at all. I don't smoke fags. I don't smoke fags. She does next door, I don't. And she just butted in while I was being served. Butted in, didn't apologise. I took no notice of it. I don't get cross because I've got all day. I don't need to butt into other people and get in front of the queue. So Kim served her. She went. There was no anger there. But everything, people are rude. Absolute rudeness to me. And they want me to get cross, and I don't get cross because that makes me look a bad person. And she was the one that pushed in, not me. So I just kept silent. And today it's putting my money on the counter on my receipt, like my hands are shit. It's like getting in my way, right, invading my personal space, getting right up there in my face. Covering the path like 4 or 5 people at a time, and you mustn't push them out the way because they'll punch you. This happened to me in Gloucestershire. I got punched in the stomach because I actually brushed past someone. They punched me in the belly, and it was a woman. She punched me in the stomach. They was walking about 4 abreast, and I was in a hurry to see my son in hospital, and this nasty vicious woman hit me in the stomach with a handbag, and her fist was behind it, and her son cut me with his finger. Cut me. I was in a hurry to see my son. He had a fatal liver disease, and I just wanted, they were just holding me up and standing in the way, and I ran and brushed past one of them. They followed me over the road, and she hit me in the belly. That's a mum with a son. Violent, absolutely violent. This is their behaviour. So I'm walking up the path. There's a couple of Muslims. I was listening to a TikTok video where a white Muslim woman was attacked in a Sainsbury's store. You can look it up. A white Muslim woman uploaded a TikTok video saying she was approached by somebody who called her like disgusting because she was a white woman. So there was a couple of Muslim women walking in front of me, pushing a baby in a pram. There was a blonde woman talking to a bloke. I think he was messing around in his car. And then all of a sudden, this guy sneezes 3 times. Hoo-choo! And then he goes, hoo-choo! And then he does it again. Hoo-choo! So this is why I think my flat is bugged. What's the chances of seeing 2 Muslim women walking together in their gear after you've watched a video about a white woman who's Muslim being verbally abused in Sainsbury's? Carried on walking. The guy that was sneezing was pissing me off. Because why do you have to go, hoo-choo? Why do you have to shout it like it's a statement? Hoo-choo! Then there was coughing like him upstairs. There was that. Ignored it, just completely ignored it. If you don't like me, you think I'm disgusting, go back indoors. It don't bother me. Why do they stand outside and make a nuisance of themselves? Why don't they go back indoors where they came from? Exactly. Carried on walking. There was a girl with glasses and she was literally walking 2 dogs on long leads. I couldn't get past her, so I walked up the steps out the way. Just everything you don't like coming at your face. Rude people with no manners. And I'm not losing it. They're in the wrong, not me. They're ugly, not me. So get over it. Don't put your negative shit onto me. I'm proud of myself and what I've been through. You obviously aren't. because you wouldn't pick on other people. If you were a true, real person who had manners and dignity, you wouldn't pick on other people. No, you wouldn't. And treat people how you want to be treated. If you act like a stupid moron that goes around picking on people, expect to get it back. So I carried on walking, and then I went up to the blue crane, and then the baby crane. That is normal. But when you're feeling stressed to the max and you've had a shitty day with people being absolutely rude to you, it's hard to not lose it. I did not once. And then you've got the usual, seeing me, flashing the curtains across. I'm disgusting, guys. Shut me out, quick. So you just happen to be walking up the road, yeah, and there's someone sticking their face out the window, and then shut me out, I'm vile. Just ignore it. I just start laughing. At it. They're pathetic. They're really sad. It's sad. That's a sad thing to do. To watch somebody, and they are watching you. If they don't like you, they wouldn't look at you in the first place. They stare and watch, and then they go with the curtains. And the funny part was, I saw a blonde version of the guy upstairs. Blonde, short and stumpy, with blonde hair. It was like the guy upstairs had dyed his hair yellow. It was hilarious. Where did these people come from? My imagination, the diary. Who invented these weird guys and their weird behaviour? And honestly, some of the things they do, they think this fantastic and it's pathetic. Ganging up on one person is cowardly. Absolutely cowardly. It's so pathetic that people need to gang up on one person. They're afraid of a tiny woman. How pathetic can you be to be frightened of a little woman that you've got to gang up together and act like morons? And gang up on a little dog that's tiny, and it's not my dog that goes for people, it's the woman next door, it ain't mine. Because I had a funny, it looked like an old man dachshund. It looked like a dachshund that had gone grey. It did. It was coming towards me and Max. It was like an old guy dachshund. It was a dachshund, but it was all grey. Oh, and we mustn't forget the male jogger that came jogging down the path, who had the most skimpiest pair of shorts on, nice pair of legs, and his hair was the same colour as mine, but he had a hairy goat's beard. So his beard was like a goat and it was all hanging down. I can't grow a beard because I'm a woman, for anybody that's got any knowledge of the difference between a man and a woman. I know there are some women have got conditions that grow beards, and I feel sorry for them. And but I can't grow a beard. I don't shave my face. I shave under my arms and my private parts, but I don't shave my face. So I'm not hairy. Because the hairy woof woof bus comes down here that picks up all the doggies to give them a grooming. Dog grooming van comes down the road. Dog grooming. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There ain't nothing wrong with me. It's all wrong with them. They think they're better than me. They think they're above me. They think they're fucking gorgeous. They just ain't looked in the mirror this morning. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing that. See you later.